In this episode of the Hardcore Medley, we play Rugan the Hunter, and work on some projects that will really help all of our characters. So yeah, if I could get 40 greater sagefish, I don't know how long that's going to take though, that's the real thing. Like if we get lucky and we just keep getting sagefish from the sagefish school, shouldn't take that long. Sometimes we get stranglecat. We don't need any more boxes because we've got 5 bolts and we only need 4. We're at 10 greater sagefish. Going better than the firefin snapper. And we ended up getting our silk. Already a really good day of hardcore WoW. I don't mind the strangle count, they'll help us get like some elixirs of defense, whatever. Like they may not be top end elixirs these days because we've now got the bigger ones, but might still be helpful. There are a lot of characters that haven't really ever received a potion during the Hardcore Medley because it is quite hard to have materials for 8 characters worth of potions. Which is why I'm focusing on fishing a little bit, because it's more for the casters than it is for the melee when it comes to fishing. And the casters, they need some love. Like the boomkin, you know, these greater sagefish are going to be huge. Getting some mana per 5 back sounds great. I see you over there, mate. That's pretty good though. That means he will be ahead of me as I'm going up the coast. That's actually great timing. He could have been behind me or in front of me when I'm running back down. But because his loop takes so long, he probably like is flying around Altric Mountain for like an hour. He just goes right through the front door. He goes in the house a little bit. Floating wreckage, a lot of trunks. We gonna get. Ooh, another 12 slot bag? I take that. I was complaining about bag space on Rugan. And we got a 12 slot bag yesterday, and now we got another 12 slot bag today. Now hopefully that the dragon is like out of, you know, he's going to be going up here, then down through here, going down here, around, so he should be gone for quite some time. Definitely don't want a level 40 mob beating my ass. Like Grim can get Fred on it and I can run away, but you know, I'd prefer that it just doesn't see us. Gotta get out of here before the respawn, you know? Get these fish and we bugger off. It's not a safe place. Now let's head back down to Metaphor Harbour. Go over to Dustwallow Marsh and see if the firefin snappers are free. If not, I mean, we've got Garland to fish later on if we need. Did get to 189 fishing. It's been a good productive day of fishing no matter what. Say as long as we get 20 firefin snapper, I'm pretty happy. But it depends, like if I arrive in Dustwallow and that rogue is still running up and down the coast, probably won't even bother. And then once we're done catching these and cooking them up and sending them away, I will go to Desolus. I think we do quests in Desolus as far as we can, so I think it's possible we hit 37 out here. And then go back to Strangleform Vale for our second visit. Having already done some of the second visit quests, because we're a hunter and we can. Solid chest over there, but there was a dude over there I saw, but I'm pretty sure they would have gotten it. No, they sure didn't. Holy, you know who that looks like a robe for? Alia, because of intellect spirit. Another blue, and it's a really good one. These characters just continue to be the luckiest characters I've ever had in World of Warcraft. Level 35 as well, like that's insane. Because we're in a lower level area. Got a care in the world. Maybe if the Hardcore Medley characters make it 60, we might do the same. It's so fun to just like play hardcore in a way where you don't care. bit freeing. These characters, man, they are insane with the luck. But that is such a good bout too. They just won't stop being lucky. Is this another item for my priest? It might be. My priest might be having robes of magi and these on the next time I play. I was farming this pattern over the weekend, and by farming I mean standing here and logging in and checking this vendor. I did finally get it yesterday. I said I would do it. It's the only pattern that I'm probably going to camp. Well, maybe Runecloth bag if we have to. So we do have the Nightscape shoulders now. I need Mage Weave cloth so I can make them, but once we can make them, pretty good upgrade. So I will mention that because, you know, usually I don't log into the Medley characters and do stuff outside of stream hours. Because the goal right now is to get to level 38, and then we're going to a Raffi, and we're farming 8 Cresting, Thundering, and Flaming, I believe, charms for our Warrior's Whirlwind Axe. Depending on how much experience I need, because I'm probably going to be quite rested because I haven't been playing the game that much in the last 2 weeks. We'll see how much experience we need to 39 and we'll just blast it out. But I feel like with all the quests in Dustwillow, since they're rather quick to get through, we should be at a pretty good point experience wise. We'll just quest as we do and then get to where we get. It'll probably be half finished because we will be leaving here as soon as we hit 38, so I can go up to a Raffi and farm. And at 38 I get a new aspect of the Hawk. Nice. A little extra attack power for our farming. Nothing too much. I mean, Hunter leveling in general is... don't really gain too much power, it's pretty boring.
For the Alliance.
Alright, there's 38. Okay, we're not that far rested actually. I was expecting a lot more, but that's okay because that means we won't level as fast as I thought we might.
My, you're a tall one. You have
Thank
a great
you.
day now.
Thank you for calling me tall. I appreciate it. Being that I am a dwarf. We'll go back to Ironforge, train aspect of the Hawk, and then we will head up to a Raffi and start killing some elementals. That was a good time to drink. Made me feel very heroic. Let's get to work. It's exile killing time. We need the charms for our Warrior's Whirlwind Axe. Rugan's task. They are immune to nature. Right? Yes. We will not use Serpent Sting against. These guys do kind of slap. If I was doing these on my warrior, it would suck. Haven't done it on a warrior previously. Fighting them sucks on a warrior. They got lightning shield. I think they shock every now and then. This is why I am glad Rugan is the character not right before the warrior because we've got the paladin in between, but pretty much right before the warrior. Once we get the 8 of each, find something else to do. But it shouldn't take too long. I was trying to get one elemental ear on my mage for the longest time, and now we just loot one immediately. It's nice having rest experience to be doing this with though. It means it kind of feels like we're still being productive. Which we are, don't get me wrong. We are working as a team, get the items we need. They do take less damage than the Windy Boys, it seems. They have a bit more armor. Maybe they got like ice armor up or something. Yeah, they do. Just saw one put it up and Grim's also chilled, so that makes sense. You know, we kill all them, run back to the Thunderings, finish those off, and then come back. As long as we're in a pretty good spot to finish within 2 rounds, it should be good. The burning ones are going to be... we just stay at them. My bow skill has increased to 187 on a miss. Interesting how that happens. You know, you get an increased bow skill, but you missed. Shouldn't I only get increased bow skill if I actually hit my target? So after the charm farming, I can either stay in a Raffy. Now we've got a few quests that we could do. Worth its weight in gold. Could also go down here. It depends kind of where I'm at, but I think I might stay here for... Grim keeps look, he keeps bringing the mob closer, so I'm actually dead zoned right now because of Grim. Grim actually trolled me. Just keep walking the mob back to me so I couldn't shoot, and also couldn't melee. But yeah, I think we might stay in a Raffy for the worth its weight in gold quest at least. But I'd say we should be 7, maybe 8 bars through when we're finished with the charms if we get relatively okay luck. I think I will go and do this afterwards because like I said, I want some mage weave. And if we can get some mage weave cloth, then I can make these Nightscape shoulders. One final upgrade to finish Rugan off. That's annoying. Let me out. It is the #1 worst thing about Hunter in Classic WoW is the minimum range of weapon, but also the maximum range of melee, because dead zone is when you are unable to play the game, basically. That is one of the worst things on Hunter. Something that I was very accustomed with 20 years ago when I was playing Hunter. Because I did the rank 13 grind, right? So I did a lot of PvP. And I had to sit there, basically not being able to do anything. A lot. But yeah, there were a lot of times where I was just sitting in a Nova and not able to play the game, and the guy was just casting at my face, and I'm like, it's gonna hurt. And then on to the final of the elementals. 3.5 bars of rested. See, at least these charm grind, we're still getting a lot of experience for, unlike Rocket's Rover Arcana farm where he basically got 0 experience for 5 hours. Are being killed by a level 60 warrior. He's probably just farming elemental fire, but there are other things we can do, so it's not like we're stuck. We don't need to farm the burning charms right now. Like, get them before we hit level 39, hopefully. But yeah, we'll go do this quest. Might as well hand in this one as well while we're going down there. Considering. Oh, so it's a targeted silence that these guys do. Alright. Yeah, I figured out they had a silence when I was playing my mage. Now I get to see it's targeted silence. These ones have a neat. Here it is. Nice. Much easier to get this time than the last time I was here. Haven't had any mage weave, so I guess these guys don't actually drop mage weave. I was expecting them to drop mage weave, but nope. I think if I really wanted mage weave, I might have to go back to the Alteric Mountains Defias. But that'll be like the last thing we try to farm on Rugan. Now we've still got charms to do. Alright, back to town. Hand that in and then go back over to the Burning Elementals, see if that guy's still there. He's probably going to be there. I would say we should be able to do the Curia now. We've got Grim, you know. I'll get this one to go into the tree. gonna... don't actually have mana for that. I said... I was gonna say I'll mend pet, but then I noticed I didn't have mana. Grim lived with 11 HP. The 11 HP survive was crazy. This is where we really have to be on our paws. Be ready.
What brings you?
Okay, I'm on my paw. I like her armor though. I don't know why she's wearing male pants, because she is a druid. Kind of overpowered. See what just happened there? That was crazy. Those ones were gonna spawn. She just ran in there like a crazy person. Like, watch my rear. Fuck, this guy's a deal. Don't go doing the actual quest objective just yet. Gotta deal with this fella. Now I can watch your rear. Okay, there are some grunts. The fucking courier just spawned. That's Thankfully she didn't spawn with her whole bodyguard. I guess because we only killed the one, but imagine. Imagine you kill the courier, and then you go do the escort, and then the whole courier patrol spawns. That could have been a disaster. I didn't know the courier spawned there, like right there. Knew it spawned in here, but right there, that's crazy. We could have actually been destroyed right there. Like, that would have been a feign death. Do everything I can to run. But I would have failed this escort. Find Finn Odelic in South Shore. These are nice. I mean, they don't look nice, but they're nice. These are also pretty nice. That quest I probably want to do on my casters as well. Okay, so we're going to be about 50,000 experience. So 30k left. We need to see if we have a chance to do these fire elementals. Like I said, if that warrior's just going to be there, I just need to force my way in and just get kills. Obviously he kills fast. But we just need to be there, be able to tag, and then we'll get our kills as we get them. Hopefully I can get some elemental fires while I'm here as well. That would be quite helpful. See, if I can just take enough kills though, where it's like feels annoying, I might get annoyed at me and leave. That's the hope. You know, the more kills I can get, the quicker I can leave. Like, beneficial to both of us to get me out of here as quickly as possible. It's crazy we haven't found a new weapon. I've had the ranger's bow for a long time. Is he leaving? Surely not. Like, I'm almost done, man. I got what I needed. Now we're out of here. As long as these guys give me some mage weave, I'll be happy. Get our mage weave, we hurf away. Go make the shoulders. Get to level 39. It's the current goal. And if we get some signet rings while we're at it, good, I'll take it. It'll be an extra 3,000 experience when we finish that quest too. Kind of sucks for fishing, we got mage weave bolts, but not cloth. I got so much bolts. I think we've seen 8 mage weave bolts to grok it. It's not better than the Nightscape headband, so it's not like that good, but will look cool on my rogue for a level. My rogue can wear it from 35 to 36. Assuming we get the chance to see. One more mage weave and we're done with one pair of shoulders. I guess coming up here to get the mage weave cloth was pretty productive in general because we're actually finishing quests as well. Works out. Another cloaked hood. That was a funny sound. Alright, we got all our signet ring. Like I said, I want mage weave cloth. Like getting the pattern for the Nightscape shoulders was already a pain in the ass. Getting the mage weave to make them, I didn't think would be that hard. But I mean, we are level 38, so the drop rate isn't very big yet. There we go. We can at least make one pair of shoulders now. And then I will send them to the rogue, because I don't need them on the hunter. Like, we need them on the hunter, but we don't need them right now. I've done everything I needed to on the hunter. We got the charms for the warrior. We got our level working up. We made some good gear for the rogue and the hunter, obviously. We did fishing for greater sagefish and firefin snapper. The hunter's been very good for teamwork this time around. Alright, so before we level on Rugan, because we're just flying into Ironforge anyway, you can check out his gear. Pretty good. Got 150 agility. Haven't changed the two blues yet, obviously. They're very, very strong. Rings are whatever. Rings are always whatever without doing dungeons. Pack power axe. Still got the ranger's bow. Need to beat a bow next time, I think. Hasn't been a long stint, but it has kind of been a long stint because it's been done over weeks of not being able to play. He is level 39. Put our last point into Frenzy. Next time I get to play, I get Bestial Wrath right away. Next up we have Balmer. 6 levels on her.